Alright, this is my final exam practice video. I know I have to cover a keyboard theory, my chromatic harmonization, and the blues. I'm going to do the chromatic harmonization last just because I'm still working on really nailing things down. Obviously, I have a general idea of how I want to go about it, but I need to make specific choices, and actually plunking it out on the keys is going to be a good way to do that. So first, let's go to keyboard theory. Pick a random number between 14 and 19. 19. So I'm going to do example 19. Uh, A, F, B flat. Pick a number between 1 and 3. B flat. So 19 in B flat. I'll keep it simple and just do the Italian sixth. And I'm going to do it in root position. Okay, so. One, two, ready, spell. B flat, D, F, play. Two, ready, spell. B flat, D, F, A flat. 3, 4. F, A flat, C, play. Where did I get messed up here? Oh, F, A, C. No, that makes no sense. Wow, I got incredibly messed up. So I just got incredibly messed up. I'm gonna start over from the beginning. A bit faster just to make up for some lost time. B flat, D, F, play. 2, ready, spell. B flat, D, F, A flat. 2, ready, spell. E flat, A, B flat, play. 2, ready, spell. Wait, 2, ready, spell. G flat, B flat, E, play. 2, ready, spell. F, A, C, play. Wait, how did I get F, A, C? B flat, D, F, play. 2, ready, spell. F, A, C, E flat. 2, ready, spell. B flat, D, F, play. So my issue there was I was just straight up getting chords wrong. I was getting them mixed up with each other, not quite thinking hard enough. And so like 1 6 4, I I thought F is in the bass, and so I played a 5. And so ironically enough, the augmented sixth didn't end up giving me a whole lot of trouble in terms of figuring out what it was and how to get there. It was everything else that was sort of stumbling me. So that is far behind where I want to be. That's far behind where I thought I was. So I need to do a lot more work on that. In sharp contrast, blues, which I'm very confident on. We already covered the B flat blues in class today. So I'm gonna do, let's say F. I need to get the files up. Just to hear how this sounds. Okay. Just reminding myself of the notes I've got to work with. Okay. I stumbled a bit at the end in both the soloing and the tritones. The tritones was because it was one of those things where you're in it, you have one mistake and you fall off the train. I stumbled a bit in the walking bass. I stumbled a bit in the walking bass line and just fell off from there. You could see I just dropped out, transitioned into the soloing, which was fine for the most part, except again, I fumbled it at the end. I ended up just playing a completely different tritone. I don't know what I ended up playing. I just clearly I got mixed up somewhere. So I'll need to go back and review that, see where I fell off the train. But other than that, I was very happy with it. It's just being able to stay in time, and not stay in time, just stay focused and don't let a single mistake just completely break me like it has a tendency to do. Now I move on to the chromatic harmonization. I'm doing the Beautiful Dreamer. Putting aside those two mistakes. So I already know I'm really taking this line by line. I know we need two different secondary chords. Thanks to the 7 of 2 that I can create in the every time there's that D sharp, excuse me. I've already got 3. I just need to find a spot for another. So really, instead of trying to find that spot, I just need to take it line by line. And I've been kind of struggling about nailing down specific chords since this is so free form. We're given so much freedom with this. That's where I tend to struggle. So I'm confident in saying that the first full measure is just a 1. And then the second measure is a 7 of 2 into a 2. So something like... And then it's... Yep. That doesn't quite work, though. Is it a 7 of 2 there? D sharp. Okay, what? Let's 5 of anything. So if I do, well, that's G sharp, which isn't. That would be the 5 of a sharp 4, which isn't a thing. So then let's. That would be the 5 of. That would be the 5 of 2. So it's 5 of 2, not 7 of 2. I don't know where I got the idea that it needed to be a 7. So that's. So it's 1, 5 of 2, 2. So. And then. B, D sharp, F sharp, A. So B, D sharp, F sharp, A. Into 2, obviously. Okay, now the so ti la makes me think it's either the 5 or the 3, and in the interest of not having the entire third measure be a 5, let's see if the 3 would work. So ya ya da 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 Can I do a straight 3, 4, 5? So so that totally works. And then repeat the same thing for the second line. And then okay, so that's really the first 2 lines down there. So now my goal is to do an accompaniment pattern. Now I've been experimenting with this quite a bit. I can't really find a good one because I apologize. My mother is trying to call me right now. Actually, that worked better than I thought it would. So that actually could work, though. The waltz pattern, it's naturally in 3. Not only that, it's in 3 groups of 3, so that actually works pretty well. I don't know, maybe it's just the fact that my chords weren't quite there yet, but that accompaniment pattern actually works pretty well, so. that'll work. So now I just need to. I apologize for the out of nowhere cut, but about 8 different people decided to need me all at once, so I just needed to record this. So in summation, I've 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 got more work to do on my keyboard theory, more work than I expected that I had, so that's a bit of a bummer, especially in B flat. For some reason, I got that confused with E flat, and so I really got to make sure I'm understanding my keys correctly. The blues, I'm on track. I just need to make sure that I don't fall off the train after a single mistake in a way that I have a tendency to do. So this isn't a new problem, it's something that I'm continuing to work on. With the chromatic harmonization, with the pattern and the chords, at this point I've got about half of it down already. So at this point it's just finding the second chord the placement for the secondary chord, and then just ensuring that I can keep everything in tempo. Luckily, this one is rather slow. It's dotted quarter note equals 60. Or actually, okay. So it's a bit faster than I thought, but not unmanageable. And doing the waltz pattern, which works perfectly because it's in 3. So that's pretty much where I am. I'm pretty happy with where I am, especially because my sight reading and transposition skills are not something I need to worry about right now. So I need to focus primarily on keyboard theory and finishing up the harmonization.